I want to dispatch this Harrier as soon as possible, as everything with decent missiles can be fatal to me later on. I cripple him, and he loses control bailing out. I drop onto a Buccaneer while I'm at it. He flares my missile, but I know I will eventually catch him. After a little chase, I manage to pin him, but I did use more ammo than I should have. I loop around seeing a hunter coming for me. I line up for a somewhat rushed head-on and unfortunately miss. Now with only a few dozen rounds, I can't spray a lot in this head-on. I X-ray my model to remind myself how much is the cannon offset. I shoot my remaining ammo, just taking the offset into play and manage to get him fatally. After landing, it's clear that our team is hopelessly outnumbered, and there are enemies coming in for a strafe. I gather what little speed I can to hopefully just be able to pull my gun around to the approaching F-100, then just hold the trigger down and hope for the best. I get him, but he damages me significantly. I break my gear and open the drag chute, starting the repairs. After the repairs, I scramble to help my last remaining teammates. This Super Saber seems to have sustained some damage and is likely not able to line up for the head-on, so I take aim and shoot him down. The situation is now a 2 versus 2, and there is no info about the last two enemies' position, but I do know the general direction. As I am cruising, I take a look behind me and see an R-60 MK about 1,500 meters out. I pull out of the way the best I can and narrowly dodge it. And at this point, I can only hope the Su-25 does not have his other missile. Unfortunately, he does. But for whatever reason, the snail is good for me today, and I don't die from the missile, but the damage is still heavy. Either way, now I must try to find a way to get my plane around. My maneuvers have become very sluggish, and I lose speed rapidly. I realize that we are on a head-on course and already decide to commit, because I will likely not get a better chance. I hold down the trigger, but my plane jerks around, making it hard to actually aim. But I manage to nick off his wingtip, dying in the process. But he does end up losing control, giving me the 6th kill. It's a 1 versus 1, and my last teammate tries to strafe the Milan, but he seems to have about 400 ping and... yeah,